Hello everyone, and welcome to my next Let's Play of a game I've been meaning to cover for quite some time now. And today is finally the day we begin our next Pokemon adventure. And oh boy, am I excited for this one. That's right, today we begin Pokemon Platinum version, and I cannot wait. I've had to keep this one a secret for quite a while now, but today is finally the day we start this project. And can I just say, guys, there is something special about making videos of Pokemon. I mean, I like playing all the games I do on this channel, but there's just something magical, as overused as that word is, about making a playthrough of these games in particular. And oh my god, it feels good to be back in Sinnoh. Oh my god, there's just... I don't really know how to put it into words, which, you know, I really should learn how to do that, seeing as I'm a commentator or all, but there's just something special about this game. The characters, the plot, the setting, they're just all amazing. And we can't forget about the Pokemon, they're awesome too, but just for whatever reason, this game has just done a lot of things for me. Is it perfect? No, no game is, but if you've never played this game ever before, or if you've never played a Pokemon game before, well, you're going to be in for quite the wild ride. But enough introductions. Let's get this playthrough underway and start the next Pokemon Let's Play. Oh my god. I love this game so much. If that wasn't evident, and I also really like this title screen. Very ominous for whatever reason. Very different for Pokemon, but that's okay. Let's begin the game and say hello to one of my favorite Pokemon professors. And hello there, it's very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Hello there, mister, and my name's Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor, which is pretty rude because that's not in my name or title, boy, whatever. If you need advice, I'm capable of giving it. No, I'm fine, but this is pretty nice if you've never played a game before, but seeing how this is explaining is kind of my job, I guess I'll skip that for the time being. And this world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the bottom of the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. And once we do that, a Pokemon will come out. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together and other times we work. But mostly work, seeing as I'm an adult and all. But yeah, some of us battle and then we, develop tighter bonds. What about me? I conduct research that we may learn more about them. Now why don't you tell me a little more about yourself? I can do that, I suppose. And are you a boy or a girl? Well, I make this joke every single time, but if you can't tell by my voice, yeah, I'm a dude. So we're picking a dude. And alright, so you're a boy. Tell me then, what's your name? Well, my name in real life is John, but seeing as how I'm on the internet, we could just lie. My name is John E, because my middle initial is E, so if you say them together, it becomes Johnny. Kind of spelled weird like that. No, that is not my real name, but that is the name we'll be using for this playthrough. And okay, so you're Johnny. Spelled kind of weird, but whatever. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. I've never seen him before in my life, but if I had to guess his name, Barry, should work out just fine, just because I like to keep the canon going and stuff, and I'm also really uncreative. And alright, now your very tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you'll meet tons of Pokemon and people. I'm sure along the way you'll discover many things, perhaps something about yourself. Now go and leap into the world of Pokemon. Hey man, you're not the boss of me, you don't tell me what, well, considering, I put the game in, chances are I'd probably want to be doing that. And this game starts out kind of different than others. We have a television broadcast and Pokemon are right by our side, always. Hope you understand the meaning of those words.
And that was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. Alright, and that concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same time, same channel.
That show sucks. Anyways, now we are free to explore our room. The second we move, though, Barry comes in and... Hey, Johnny, did you just see the TV? Professor Rowan, that's really important. Guy says Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some. Not for free, though, and could you get out of my room? And is this a new PC? Where was I? Yeah, back to Pokemon. Oh, right! We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Johnny, if you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokédoll. Dude, I don't got... Listen, dude, I'm like 10. I don't got that much money on me. But yeah, this is our, humble abode. You can press the X, but wow, what a great sign to have in a children's room. And we got our Wii here. Oh man, good times. I had a lot of fun with my Wii, but now we're on a different consoles. And unfortunately, yeah, we can't get a potion out of the PC. Rest in peace, that tradition, even though it comes back. Anyways, let's head downstairs and greet our mother, who apparently was watching the same show, and Johnny Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. He tends to do that. Yeah, he's always in a hurry, that guy. But yep, let's meet him, I guess. And yes, Johnny, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon will kill you. It'd be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. God, we're rubbing in some more. Well, okay. I'll be careful, not go inside the tall grass. Yada yada. This is Twinleaf Town. Surprisingly, only 4 houses. Kind of odd, but hey, that's not... Hello, Barry. Pleasure meeting you again. What was that about? Oh, hey, Johnny. Hey, I'm gonna see Professor Rowan. You should come too, man. Okay, I that was the plan, and... Oh, jeez, I forgot something. This guy, dude, I don't know. He's one of my favorite rivals just because he has a lot of personality. And, hello, Miss Barry. Nice house, almost identical to mine. And are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running back home. Yeah, just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder where he takes that. Well, probably, if not you, his dad. It'd be weird if it was someone else. But once we come up to his room, he'll be busy, and I better pack my bag and my journal and my Doritos. Oh, hey! I'll be waiting on the road. It's 10 million fine if you're late. Well, dude, is that including the previous fine? And dude, he just totally ripped off my interior decorating. Barry, that's not cool, man. But so long, Miss Barry. I gotta go catch your son because he's the fastest man alive. Yes, all we gotta do now is head up north onto Route 201. We'll meet Barry again. And too slow. All right, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's. Well, how the dump are you gonna get there, Barry? I don't even think he knows him. What? Don't go in the tall grass. No worries, no problem. Doesn't matter if we don't have Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you're in the tall grass, right? Mm-hmm. So, what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. It's genius. It sounds smart on paper, and we'll be in San Jim Town in no time. We just gotta run, and here goes. On your marks. Now hold it. Oh god, it's the Ace Attorney. No, it's not really. It's Professor Rowan. Hey man, and you two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you, I'll tell you. There was a minute going into that tall grass. Well, we kind of wanted to see you, which is kind of weird. Lots of dots being exchanged, and...
Hey, Johnny, this guy, it's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here?
I was thinking knowing. More dots.
They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is there 5 of me to put them on that path?
Well, probably, because that's the name of the game, Rowan. So fork over some Pokemon, and
You two really love Pokemon, do you?
Well, considering about the game, no, we'll just pick yes. Me too. I love Pokemon.
I'll ask you once again. Do you two truly love Pokemon?
What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon.
Why are you answering for me, man? I don't know. They're okay, I guess. And that joke is getting... Barry just subscribed my commentary for the last several years, and we'll both answer 100 times. We love Yes, I love Pokemon.
And a pair of reckless kids so foolish to try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon.
Well, then, forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend. Barry, that's so nice. And, I mean, it was me who tried to get into the grass and all.
Oh, how big are you? Very well, then. I will entrust you, too, with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now, then.
Did you lose something, man? And Hello, and
Professor Rowan! You left your briefcase at the lake, you old kid. Here it is!
something wrong here?
Ah, there it is. Dawn, nice work. What I was about to do was entrust these two with their own Pokemon.
Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away?
My Pokemon, I'll do with them what I wish, woman. Anyways, there comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. A place right here. All right, and go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon.
Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it! I'm so happy I can't keep a straight face!
I'm excited too, man, but seriously, keep it together. And I'm practically a grown-up, so I'll let you have the first pick. All right, thanks, Barry. Very noble of you, but yes, in common Pokemon tradition, we get to choose our starter. And all of the starters for the 4th gen are amazing, but I had to pick my favorite. We got the Leaf Pokemon Turtwig. We got, well, probably everyone's favorite Chimchar, the chimp Pokemon, who is a monkey, and you all know I like monkeys a lot. But let's check out the 3rd Pokemon to choose from, the Penguin Piplup. And you may get mad at me for this choice, guys, but seeing as it's really cold outside, yes, we will be choosing Piplup, and then I choose Turtwig. Alright, good job, Aaron.
Very well, both of you chose good Pokemon, it seems. Not saying Chimchar's now, but you know.
The Pokemon you've entrusted will have unfamiliarity with the world around you, and I would rather like you.
As for all newcomers to the world, I hope you do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me in San Jim Town. And now we'll be on our way. Don't go in that grass again without Pokemon, I tell you. I'm just tired of talking to you kids. And
Professor, wait for me, please. And I'm sorry, please let me
Girl, you got a whole tile in between me and Barry. What you anyways?
How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. Not a little too southern, and he seems kind of stern and scary on TV.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, actually, in real life. And Barry, what are you doing in
We've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this?
I guess so, and
I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. I challenge you to a Pokemon battle!
As we do battle with our rival, Barry, who is even hyper inside the battle itself. But yes, this is a turn-based RPG. I'm pretty sure 95% of the people watching this video know this, but for those 5% that don't, yeah, Pokemon is a turn-based game which revolves around a little bit of strategy and a little bit of rock, paper, scissors gameplay, and going for the withdrawal berry. An odd choice that will increase his defense, which could be an issue, but we should totally be fine, because Piplup is a monster, guys. It's not the best Pokemon in the world, and ooh, brand new to this gen.
What in the... That one hurt you!
Yeah, Pokemon, when they battle, kind of hurt each other, and if you never played an RPG before, remove all of your opponent's HP, and you win. Lose all your HP, you lose. And to help us do that, we have moves such as Pound and Tackle. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, I don't know. I guess I've been playing RPGs my entire life, so it should be simple to me. And oh man, we're just like... That did a ton. Holy crap. We need to lower his attack, and no way, we can't keep going. Yeah, we can. They're totally fine. Let's go for another Pound, though. We should be able to out-damage Turtwig here. The growl that we did before should be enough. So let's just keep going for the Pounds. That should be able to whittle down his HP, but the issue with Turtwig is his innate defenses are very high, and with that withdrawal, he's just making them even higher, so I don't actually know if we're gonna win this. So far we're doing... Oh, he's just going for withdrawal. I'm totally fine with that, dude. I'm just gonna continue pounding your face in with my little penguin arms, but yeah, Barry, you have another move there, man. You might want to use it. I don't know, it's a suggestion. But yeah, he's got just a little bit of HP left. But oh my goodness, after this tackle, we shouldn't have much left either. Could we actually lose our first... No, we should be totally fine. He's at like 2 HP. You kind of got me scared there a little bit, Barry. But yes, one more Pound on to do it. And we'll have won our first Pokemon battle against our rival, who's, despite being really fast and always all over the place, decided to pick a turtle. I kind of like that. They're kind of like a balance a bit. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. And what are you saying? We ended up losing? Yeah, that's how it works, man. Sorry. And, whew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon need rest too. Yeah, mine does also. And see ya, Johnny. All right, peace out, man. Don't get lost on the way home, even though it's like 5 feet away. Yeah, we come back home and our mom apparently heals up our Pokemon. That's pretty cool. And what's the matter, dear? What? That's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Johnny, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Poke. I will, Mom. Jeez, and his lab is in Sand Gym, isn't it? Now that you have a Pokemon of your own, the tall grass shouldn't be much of an issue. And oh, I know, Johnny, put these on. All right, Mom, and we got the running shoes. Seems like an odd time to give me a gift, Mom, and going to Sand Gym Town is like an adventure, right? With those running shoes, you can go faraway places faster, and
Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure.
well, isn't that just nifty? Nifty, Mom? Nifty? Okay, whatever, but yes, now we have the running shoes and we can finally travel almost, that's my house. We can explore this world much faster, and oh boy, we are going to be doing that in the next episode, guys. We only scratched the surface of this game. We literally just got in one of our first battles and received our first Pokemon, and there are way more of those things coming up in the future, but now is the time I'd just like to say thank you all for the support. I really hope you guys are excited for this Let's Play, because I sure as heck know I am. But as I said before, we're only getting started here, and in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, we're going to meet the Pokemon Professor in Sand Gem Town. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.